Hi there, Elaine is back again for another day of December Daily, and I think this one's a little ditty one for day 12, and we're halfway there. We're halfway there to Christmas. Doo-doo-doo. Right, let's get on and open this and see what we have in here. Feels like... Oh, I've ripped it. Roar. It's an invoicey type booklet. Well, pad. Oh, and now I've just broke it. But that's going to be fairly easy to do, isn't it? For day 12, that one's, you know, that's just something I can use as is. Mobile, I think it is. It's oil, isn't it? So it's probably from a car garage type, where they write out what they've done to the car. So yeah, that one's pretty straightforward to use, I think. Quite a nice little paper pad there. So let's see what I can conjure up with this. The mobile oil receipt book pad, whatever, and was fairly easy to use, and I will show you what I'm going to use for the collaging prompt list for today. Right, where are we? Number 25 is use something recycled. Is it focused? Yep. So what I thought was, it was fairly kind of easy to do. I thought I would recycle some old Christmas cards. And because mobile oil obviously is used in vehicles, I found a couple of vehicle type Christmas cards. I won't show obviously inside because they've still got names on, they've still got the backs on these. But I've taken that one off because I'm going to be using that one. But I like both of those. But I thought, well, he doesn't use mobile oil, even though he's fun. And that one was also really good. But I like the whole scene of this one. And the reason I did choose this one is because I have had a previous card from another year that I remember how it looked, and I couldn't find it. So I spent the whole of yesterday evening going through all the old Christmas cards that I've got, which are, I'm terrible, I don't like throwing them out. And I actually found one that came last year. And so I thought, right, I've just trimmed it down a little bit to fit the page. And I basically set up a collage using that one. So I'll open the page, pop him on so you can see how he's roughly going to be going down. I dismantled this particular Christmas card. Oh, bit of fluff. Move him over a little bit, yeah. So this is where the blues come from. And I actually want to use the trees. And it was one of those kind of 3D type things. So it was joined at the sides here. So this was the back. And this was sort of inside on little tabby things that joined onto the back. And then these were on here. So it was something of that nature. And I'll take them off the border frame thing here because they are quite delicate, so I wanted to leave the frame on until I wanted to use them. So they're going to go either side of Santa. I'm not going to use that bit or that bit. I don't really want that. And I've kept this, I've taken off the bits that I want for the collage, which I think will go quite nicely down here. I think that one goes that way, if I remember right. Gee, that's a bit crooked, isn't it? Let's give that a little trim. It's a bit wonky. Oh. It's probably still wonky, just the other way now, because I'm rubbish at cutting straight. I think I wanted him there. And I'm not quite sure where I'm going to put that yet. I like the Winter Wonderland because it had a nice sparkly bit in it, which I think is probably going to go there somewhere. My little blue bits fell down. He needs to come up a bit more. This is where the page ends because it's a shorter page. And so I wanted the mobile. I'm not bothered about that little bit of writing really. And I want this one over here. And Winter Wonderland, I haven't really quite decided where he's going. He should pop up like that. I think he might go on the red. I don't know yet. We'll see. So that's my basic construction. I've just got to glue it all down. I need to take the frame off, which I will do in a minute. And then it just needs gluing all down. I quite like these little bits that I left here because it means that I can use it and make the page wider than what I've got, because generally I work in a quite large journal. I quite like large journals myself. So this particular one, I keep encroaching out. Look, I mean, yesterday's one sticks out here, or the day before. What day are we? 12. Yeah, that was day 10, wasn't it? So I'm slowly kind of creeping out the edges. I did actually do that with the book. As you can see, I've kind of, well, not that one. I've kind of left a little bit of leeway on there, and they all vary in size because I wanted to strategically fold them so that certain things didn't get cut in half or whatever. So yes, I'm quite pleased. It's only small, but it's there. It's kind of a bit of fun because I love the snowman, the Santa in his car. He's obviously been to get his Christmas tree, so he needed his car because he can't drive his sleigh until Christmas Eve, of course. And well, just not on, is it? So yeah, I don't really particularly want the gold sparkly bit, so I need to chop that off quite carefully, really. Oops, it's already getting a little bit bent. I'm just going to go up, take the sparkly bit off, because I've already got a sparkly bit on the snow. And that's kind of a white sparkly, and this is a gold sparkly. I'm not sure if I can get it all off though, because that one's gone on the tree there a bit. There's not a lot I can do about that. There's not a lot I can do about that. Get off. And then we'll be able to see the wood for the trees. Yeah, sorry. Mick's my husband. I'm sure he won't mind you knowing his name. And we'll take this one off as well. So I'll probably do the gluing off camera. Don't need to watch me gluing, do you? That's just boring. I don't want the gold sparkly bit. So I'm going to move that one up there so it's sort of in line with this tree line. And this one is going to be hidden behind that little bit of blue card. Look, I've got it all in frame. And it will roughly look like that. Not quite. Stupid bits of paper. Well, actually, it's the card. It's because it's odd. Card is odd. Yeah, that's better. Something like that. There we are. What do you think? I'll glue it all down. Because they're on the fold, I need to do those first, really. So I'm going to stick this side down here. Leave that one floating at the moment, because obviously I've got to put the mobile part down. So I know I wanted that to be slightly higher than that one. Yep, I think we might. That's what I wanted. I was going to fit it into that corner. I don't know if you can see, but there's a little bit there of the mobile that's you know, part of the form part that you're filling in, this part. Right, so I think we'll, whoops, we'll stick that on here, like that, and we'll stick that on there, like that. Oops, I moved it. There we are. That's where we want it. So I'm going to do the rest of the mobile part. So those bits are semi-stuck. Obviously the card is harder to do. I don't want it right in the corner, but I need it fairly close. So it should be about there, I think. Don't know, I might actually trim a little bit off it, so it's not quite so. See if we can straighten it up as well. Might be good, mightn't it? And I want the stars to be at the top, so that's got to go right up to here. That's better. That's a better fit. Yes, yes, yes. So I think I'm going to just pop that down there. And I'll do this side. I think my problem is the fluffy tag is in the way, and those as well. Actually, let's take them out too. We'll decide what one we're going to use in a minute. I might use that one. What day are we doing? 12. Looks like I haven't got a 12 anyway. We'll have to get one from somewhere else or use my number stamps. Right, so we can now stick this bit down, and then he can more or less go on now. I won't actually stick him down just yet, because That one's going here. Don't like that gap. Oh no, that's filling the gap, isn't it? Let's fill in some of the gap. Can't remember how I had it. The trouble is, I've got it on my phone and I'm recording on my phone. So, yes. Oh no, that's right. It was that way, wasn't it? Because this one's up, right? Underneath the tree. The tree's going there. So I want that to go about here. I think that's this tree, isn't it? So that's going there. Like that. And yeah, I think I'll go right to the edge. I just like leaving little pokey bits sticking out. I can't remember what I did with this one. I'm fairly sure it was there actually, but I don't know. I don't remember that bit sticking out the top. I think I'm going to take the top off it. I'm tearing it the wrong way. That's better, isn't it? I like that better. It's kind of offset. Yes, that's better. Yeah, I think we'll stick that one there. Yep, that can go there. Like that. I'll do this one from this side. Oh no, that's the wrong one. That's my tree one. Oh, drat. I should be using Mick. Nearly got it wrong. Oh, I'd have been most upset. See, it's not as long now. Got a little bit of glue there that I haven't got covered up. Silly Elaine. So I think we might put him down because I think I know where I want him now. I'm going to take that out because it's in the way. Can you see the sparkly on him? I don't know whether you can or not. Maybe once I've got it all down you'll be able to. Right, let's make sure we put him in the right place. I think that's about right. Yeah, stick fairly quickly. A bit worried about this one here. Maybe I should have cut it a bit shorter. I don't know. Don't think I can now. So we just go around the edges using lots of glue. It's getting a bit low, I think, because I've been doing all this collaging through December. Right, so I think we're going to have to put the tree down because it's more or less dry already. But what I was saying was I like these bits because they've got the stars on it, and that's why I turned that one round, because the stars are up there. So I want him to cover this bit, but the tree needs to be behind him and hopefully going up that line without going over the edge of the paper. So yeah, that should work okay. I think I'll put it down here. I'm going to stick the blue on there because I think I've decided that's where I want it. And then all I've got to do then is poke that under there, the tree I mean, once I've glued it on. This bit will be very boring and I'll cut it all out. Right, yes, and glue on, and I want that to go up that line and hopefully just kind of cover that edge really. Put that down. Where's my cloth? And I'll stick it down as best we can. That's if it would stick down. That doesn't look like it's sticking. Might have to give that a little bit more. I think that one's got a little bit bent, but it's a tree, isn't it? So it doesn't really matter. Sometimes they don't stick too well on this glittery stuff. We'll see if it will. Might need something a bit stronger, or just me holding my finger on it a bit longer maybe, I don't know. I think it might be. Let's put my peg on it. Put my peg on it. It's because it's bulky with that bit. This is the only trouble with working with card really. You know, it's not as pliable as just the thin type paper. That's why I like this, because it just sticks down so easily. Unless you miss a bit. I think that bit's sticking up, isn't it, there? So get rid of that glue, squirt it out, and in this area we do have a little bit of a Cockney sound to our accent. Not completely, we don't do the full Cockney, but we are very slangy. So yeah, talk a bit like that sometimes. It's just the way we are here in this area. I try not to, but it comes out on occasion. Missed that one. It's got big blobs on there as well. So this one is going on this tree line here, so it comes up a bit higher. It does have a bit of a white edge on it, but I wasn't going to take it off because it's just really flimsy otherwise. So, I don't think I'm going to worry about that too much. I kind of don't like it, but I don't think I've got anything that I can put on it that wouldn't look really silly. To Wonderland. I might ink round that one, I don't know yet. And I was thinking of putting Christmas wishes over here, like that. Or should I put it down there? It's too near the blue, isn't it? I don't want to go over the page. Could put it down here on the blue bit. Still a bit close to that, isn't it? But up there it's close to that one. I don't know. Sort of loses its balance a little bit. I'm going to do a very, very, very light inking. I'm not sure about this bit here as well. I don't know whether I still need something yet. Hopefully that's stuck now. Looks okay. It's a bit crooked, but never mind. We'll do a bit of walnut stain where'd it go? Here he is. And I'm just going to do it really gently because I like the white. There's quite a bit of white in it. Got it all over my fingers already. It's got glue all over me, so I don't want to get a big blob on it. I hate these things because they're not the real ones. They're a cheap version of them. I don't like them. They kind of curl up somehow. But they could be getting a bit damp in here because my door isn't very good. It is a bit damp in here. I don't know whether I can find anything to fill this part. I don't know. I do like this. Maybe I can offset it a bit rather than... What do you think? Let's put Winter Wonderland down. I think we're going to have that there. Getting a bit of glare on my... I don't know. Yeah. The eye's travelling around. I'm not really as fixed on the 3 thing, as long as you can get a good balance of all sorts of variants. I think really you don't always need to stick to odd numbers. Well, I don't, but that's just me. That's just me. Well, I think we're nearly done. As I say, I'm not quite sure if I need something here, but I don't know what. Quite often I will kind of see something and remember this collage particularly. Actually, we could put the number there, couldn't we? That's a good idea. But then it might be better up there, I don't know. I mean, the actual saying, walking in a wonderland, I was actually thinking of using driving in a winter wonderland, but my handwritten stuff's rubbish, and it would be too big otherwise. I've got quite big writing really, so I don't think it would suit. Yeah, it's not quite finished and I'm not quite sure what I want to do about it really. Don't know whether I've got any smallish stickers that as well. I was going to look out some. I need a 12, don't I? This is day 12 we're doing, aren't we? I'm losing track. That was 10. What one did we do yesterday? I've had a bit of a break, you see. That's why I'm running a little bit late now. And I can't remember what day I did. That's 9. Ah, yeah, number 11. So this is 12. That's good then. I don't know. What day is it? Dump it on a separate piece of paper. We could use another bit of mobile and put it on this paper, couldn't we? I've got one that's... So this one's broke up, so you could have that, one of them. So we've got a nice blank bit. Right. Get that bit off there. Which way should we go? That way. Get that bit of wipe off it. Take that edge off. I don't like having the square bits on it. Not too bad. I'm going to tear around it, tear that bit off. And tear that bit off. I like that bit on there. And we'll put that there, shall we? Yeah. There we go. Oh, I quite like that. I quite like that. Shall I put that there? It just happened to be something I already had out on my desk. You know me and my little die-cutty bits, I like sticking them on. It just kind of helps finish them. Let's stick this on first, actually. Need to probably go around it a little bit. I don't want to put too much on it. That is all I need. Gluey glue. That way up. Right, where did I want it? About here somewhere, I want it. Yeah, there we go. So that's number 12. Do we want to put these on? I might have to just think around it a little bit. Not think too much, because the thing is with the walnut stain, which is what I'm using, the oxide one, Distress Oxide, because it's darker, you don't need as much of it. I like that there. I'm going to use that. This is the bit I enjoy, doing these little twiddly bits as well. Well, I like doing it all, but I kind of enjoy this kind of finishing off part, as I call it. Kind of covering up a little edge, or making something just blending just right. Should we put the star down here, or shall we put him up there? I think I want, maybe we'll put him up there. Yeah, we'll put some stuff around him. So that's now kind of helped those little corners that I wasn't really quite liking. We'll pop him on this corner, and that'll solve that one. And that's what I do, is I put the main body down, and then I go round tweaking the corners and that sort of thing. And that's what I think this does. It finishes those little, so there's probably a little patch here, but it's not too bad. Where that one was just kind of floating in the air with nothing on it. I like the element of it being skew width, as I call it, off centre, not straight, kind of too, it is precise, but there's also some unevenness to it, which is what I like. I think, you know, there could be something here, but you can get, that's why mine end up so busy, because I just go, oh, I think I'll just put something here, or I think I might just have something here, or I could do with something here, and I'll just carry on, and I lose that kind of definition that I wanted to create in the first place. So I'm going to stop now. We've got the day on it, and I'm quite happy with those bits. I think that's actually all it needs now. It, you know, you can go too far, and I have gone too far with some of mine, I feel I do, but I also like them that way. So it's your own personal taste. You know, collaging is all about your own taste. It's not keeping other people happy with what you're making, it's keeping you happy with what you're making. And you know, we can all go, oh well, I'm not very good at this, you know, I can't do that, but it's what you want it to be. That's how it should be, because it's your piece of work. Not everybody's going to like it. And as you noticed the last couple of days ago, you know, I didn't like it. I mean, I got some lovely comments. Everybody really did like it, but it wasn't what I wanted to do. So it wasn't the fact that, okay, it did come out okay, but it was a little bit despondent. I was a bit despondent because what can you do? What can you do with trains? And it's the only thing I could think of. The film did help though, because I did watch the Polar Express probably a few days before it, which helped. But it's getting quite chunky. It's sticking out quite a lot now. And I put this one here because it slides over and then I can't shut the book at all. So I actually stick this down here like that, so that he stays in the corner and you can see little bits of the fluff coming out the side, because I like the fluff coming out. I put him at the top now, and I'm going to probably add some dangles coming out the top from this bit. Just a few. He can't do that because he's a bit short. And yeah, where was I? Where is it? It's here somewhere, in it. Is it here? Oh, that's the other day. That's yesterday. So here it is. Here we are. So yeah, can be a bit awkward when all these are different heights and my little peg don't go far enough. Right, I decided it wasn't it. I got my SpicksPicks stickers out. SpicksPicks on Etsy. Yeah. The Christmas ones that I got from her. She's I can't remember what her name is on Instagram actually. I'll have to put it in the description below. But I decided this bit here was bothering me really. And so I found this little girl, and she's red. She's not green, because a lot of the stickers have got quite a lot of green on them. But I kind of liked her there. Because she's long, she fills quite a lot of that. And what I'm going to try and do is leave the special showing. We'll stick her down there. I've already inked around her. So I just thought I'd add a little bit of an addendum at the end, because I had more or less, I had already finished the video, and I decided that no, I want something there, and I think she fills that gap quite nicely actually. If I can get the backing off her, there we go, I've got it. So we'll put her down, and I want to make sure that special shows. See, these are the little bits that I enjoy, is finding a little piece like that, and I'm just going to put her just in the right place, because she then looks like she's standing on this bit. And I suppose she's a bit too far over because she's now overhanging, but never mind, she's down now. But I just think it finishes the page off much nicer. Just kind of breaks up all of these little sharp sort of crisp edges, and she just sort of softens it all really, and she looks really sweet there. So yeah, I think I'm done now. I don't think I'm going to add any more. That bit there was actually bugging me a bit, and I thought no, I'm going to find something to go on there. So there we are. She fits in there nicely, doesn't she? So shame I did. If I can get the glue off, she just might curl up a little bit, but never mind. I'll leave it there. I'm not going to cut her off in her prime, bless her. That's better, isn't it? So I'm going to say thank you for watching. I did enjoy this one. I quite like using old Christmas cards, so it's nice to recycle them and have a nice kind of spread from it. I really enjoyed this particular one. I like the other two as well. I might actually use them at some point, I don't know. But quite a large amount of Christmas cards that I keep from each year. I don't like throwing them away really. I was ruthless the other day as well, and I did get rid of some. And that's that one done. Stay safe, keep well, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.